Puff girl calls a cop the N-word and throws drink at him. It took everything in him not to lose his job.
Hey people, how are you doing today? Is this the first time you see my face? Hi, my name is Destiny and welcome to my channel. So that video you just saw is a video of a white girl calling a black cop the N-word and then pouring a drink on him and walked away and nothing happened. So in this video, I already run a compilation of what black TikTokers think about this video that has been circulating TikTok, and then toward the end I'm going to let you guys know what I think about this video.
Puff girl calls a cop the N-word and throws drink at him.
Race aside, that is female privilege right there. That's not just, you can call it white privilege, that's not just white privilege, that's female privilege.
Puff girl calls a cop the N-word and throws drink at him.
You see, that's privilege. That cop understood the assignment. He knew he couldn't touch that white woman to keep his job.
Puff girl calls a cop the N-word and throws drink at him.
There are two things I want to unpack in that video. First off, that white girl had the privilege, the audacity, and comfort to not only throw a drink at a cop, but also call him and walk off like she knew she was going to be okay. And in that moment when he was racially attacked, he still showed restraint. But the rest of y'all out here...
Puff girl calls a cop the N-word and throws drink at him.
Yo, what's up? Hey, this video has been circulating all over the place, talking about how this cop showed all this restraint from that woman throwing a drink on him and calling him the N-word. And I hope some black cops see this so they can answer this question for me. If that wasn't a white woman that did that and that was somebody of color and a minority, y'all would have beat their ass, wouldn't you? Tell the truth. And yes, that's white privilege. And that cop knew it because he knows if he would have did anything to her, he doesn't know who her parents are. He would have touched her in one little way. His career would have been over and he would have been in jail. And see, here's where this is white privilege, because everybody's seen the video of the white cop that assaulted the black woman, tossing her around by her braids. Why wouldn't that cop do that to her? And this is just my opinion. I just believe that black cops are just scared to do anything. Prove me wrong.
Peep this. Go back and watch that whole video. Watch how that man hesitated. How he controlled himself. How he restrained himself in the moment of tension. Peep this. And I want every black person, I want every white person to listen to this too. I want y'all to know something. Had it not been for the Cold War, you know, the big feud between Russia and America that was basically boiled down to diss tracks. Had it not been for the Communist parties using America's racial treatment of black and brown people, Jim Crow would still be in effect. Had it not been for the Trump presidency, a lot of racists would still be in hiding to this day. Why? Because they would rather convince themselves that they're doing us a favor by keeping us down. But let's unpack that situation for a second. She threw a drink at him after calling him the N-word. Now, had he been a regular degular dude from Dallas, he would have absolutely rocked her shit. And to be totally honest, I personally would have rocked her shit. I would have folded that woman so hard, probably body slammed her, and wanted a motherfucker to jump in and try to stop me, because there's a level of decorum that should be had in situations of tension. There's a level of respect that should be had for humankind. And the fact that this lady, who ain't no bigger than a fucking twig on a tree, had the audacity to not only physically but verbally assault a grown-ass black man and just walk off is astounding. However, I also acknowledge that, you know what? Nah, fuck that. There is no acknowledgement to be had here. I want white people to understand, not all white people, because some of y'all do get it. Y'all get where we coming from. But I want white people to understand that we are not the kind of people y'all have painted us out to be over the centuries. We are not sex-crazed, violent animals that your ancestors have proceeded to paint us throughout history as. And the proof is in the pudding. The fact that that man did not full on beat that woman's ass for what she did, that's a sign. No, we don't choose violence. You motherfuckers push us to that point. I'm gonna let that sink in for a second.
Puff girl calls a cop the N-word and throws drink at him.
Most people are going to look at that video and try to make it all about racism as if the only motive going on there was her being white, that cop being black, and she did it because of racism, white privilege, and all that. I'm willing to bet that that is a factor, but you're not going to sit here and try and tell me that part of her motivation was not gender. She's a woman, he's a man. She gambled that she would be able to get away with treating him like that and walk away scot-free and clean. And if the cop did come at her, she would have cried sexism or he's picking on me because I'm a woman or something like that, as if she didn't just throw that drink in his face and cuss him. But mark my words, if that circulates around, most of the conversation is going to be only about race.
So anyway, guys, so that's the video. For me, I know it's kind of splitted. Some people are saying this is more of a sexist than being white. For me, like I'll always say, it should not matter whatever sex or whatever race anybody is. Why can't you just give people respect? For me, that is a Karen. In fact, she's a Karen. For her to use the N-word on him, she's a Karen. Like, period, she's a Karen. That's what I'm going to call her. She's a Karen. But for me, apart from that, you pouring a drink on someone else without being a child, that is disrespectful. Why can't we just train ourselves or train our kids how to be respectful to people, humanity, no matter what race or what gender they are? So people saying it's more of a gender more than a race thing. She knows she's a white woman. And for me, that is like the biggest privilege. Like, I feel they even have more privilege than the white men. So they believe that they can do whatever they like, especially when they come in their Karen's coats. I believe they think they can do whatever they want. So for me, I believe that she knows the power she has as a white person and also as a woman. And she decided to use it. But like I said, it should not matter what race, but what cuts it, just give people respect because they are human. They walk on the same planet as you. Why can't you just give people some respect like that? Anyway, guys, that's about it for this video. Let me know your thoughts down about this issue down in the comment section. What do you think? Do you think it's more of a racial or more of a gender thing? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. And I can't wait to read from you guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces. Oh, before I go, I'm going to post white TikTokers reacting to this. So you want to stay tuned and click in tomorrow. So that video is dropping tomorrow. You don't want to miss it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. My next video. Deuces. Bye.